Hello guys, welcome to Photoshop tutorials. Subscribe to our channel for regular updates. The source files are given as a link in the description below. Select the background layer and click on Ctrl or Command J to duplicate a layer. Now click on Ctrl or Command Shift A to open Camera Raw, so we have to perform some basic exposure adjustments. The main thing you have to do in Camera Raw is to cut the shadows and decrease the highlights to bring down all the overexposed areas. I'm decreasing the exposure a bit since the skin is exposed. The main objective of adjusting the basic settings is to make the picture look like an even light portrait. Moving on to HSL adjustments. Here you can find 3 tabs: Hues, Saturation, Luminance. By adjusting the hues, you can see the color changes happening on the subject or in the background. This is done just to pop up the background colors mostly. In saturation, you can increase the vibrance of every single color in this picture. By adjusting the luminance, you can darken or lighten the color available in the picture. Hit on OK once you're done. Let's tone up the overall image. Open a new channel mixer adjustment layer, keeping the output channel as red and adjusting the bars. I'm trying for a blue kind of feel. Okay, let's go with this. Change the blend mode to color. I'm trying to change the whites in the background to blues. Open a new selective colors adjustment layer. Select whites and adjusting the bars. Okay, this is fine. Change the blend mode to color. Now let's layer mask the skin since the highlighted areas are turned blue. Hold Alt and click drag the layer mask from the selective color layer to channel mixer layer. This is a shortcut method of copying a layer mask from one adjustment layer to another. So now the skin looks natural without blues. Let's boost up the red wall in the background. Open a new selective colors adjustment layer, playing with reds to make the wall vibrant. Okay, this is fine. Let's layer mask the skin. Moving to the next step. Trying to color up her shades. Open a new selective colors adjustment layer. Select neutrals, I'm trying for yellow. Okay, this is fine. Let's layer mask it. Change the blending mode to color, decreasing the opacity to make it look natural. Her lips look dull, let's color it up. We have already a red boosted layer, we have named it as red wall. Select that and brush her lips. Okay, we're done. Now let's do some local dodge and burn. Open a new layer, click on Shift F5. On the dialog box select Contents option and click on 50% gray, blending mode normal and opacity 100%. Hit on OK. Turn the gray layer blending mode to soft light. Select the brush tool, masking colors black and white. Brush setting opacity 100%, flow 1% or changeable accordingly. Now select white and start dodging the subject. Only highlight the areas where you see lights on the subject. Once you're done with the dodge, select black and start burning. Burn only the areas where you see shadows. A tip for the beginners. If you're in the starting stage of learning to dodge and burn, you can use 2 gray layers, one for dodge and one for burn. If you're a pro, then you can go with a single layer. See that you cover all the areas in a subject. The more time you take, the more effective output you will get. Okay guys, we are done with the local dodge and burn. Now let's move on to separation of the subject from the background. Open a new level adjustment layer, increase shadows a bit. Now select the brush tool and start brushing out the subject from the dark using a layer mask. Okay, we are done with this step. Let's move on to the final image tone boosting process. Select the topmost layer and click on Controller Command, Shift, Alt, E to merge all the below layers to form a new layer. Now click on Controller Command, Shift A to open Camera Raw. Let's now boost up the image using Camera Raw. The final color grading plays a major role of fine-tuning a picture. Most of the professionals will bring up their personal touch using this final tuning process. Okay, now let's get into it. Adjusting the basic settings to see whether this will bring up something better. Moving on to HSL adjustments. Let's try to boost up the blues. Let's move to image calibration to make the picture vibrant. Okay, we're done. Click on the radial filter and make a circle around the subject. This will create a depth around the subject by making the background darker. We can adjust the darkness from basic settings as needed. Okay, this is fine. Hit on OK once you're done. The gray area on her t-shirt is not turned into blue. That looks odd. Let's correct that. Open a new layer. Select the color using an eyedropper tool and start brushing. Change the blend mode to color. Okay, this is fine. We've come to the end of this tutorial. If you have any doubts, you can ask them on the comments section below. Hope this tutorial was useful. Hit on the like button if you like this video, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for regular updates. Follow us on Instagram, link given in the description below.